Christina Brandel, and I'm the Administrative Assistant here at the Fatima Family Center. And today we're going to be talking with John Preiss, the President. So John, tell me, how did you get started with the Fatima Center, and how did you even meet Father Fox?
Well, Christina, I met Father in 2003. He was originally from the Diocese of Sioux Falls in South Dakota, and he was asked to retire at 75. That's how they're doing the different retirements with the priest. So he moved here to Alabama because he had a great love for Mother Angelica and the Poor Clare nuns. So he wanted to kind of move down to this area. So he moved here, and I met Father the first night. I was giving a spiritual group meeting, and I was having to give a talk. And somebody had brought Father there to the talk. And like I said, I was nervous wreck when he came in because I knew what Father had done in the past. I knew a little bit about him, so it made me I was really nervous, when I had to give that talk. But afterwards he said I'd done real good. And actually later on, towards the end of his life, he had said at that moment he felt a strong bond with me, and he had never told me that before. So that was kind of a neat retrospect to look back and say, hey, that was when we actually had that first bond. And so I met Father at that time, and we used to joke, I used to call him my spiritual director, and he'd call me his physical director, because when he had moved, I had to move him 2 times while he was here in Alabama. And also, I would come and fix his computer, and fix the phone lines, and fix the satellite TV. Sometimes he'd watch the news, and so I had to go over there and kind of get to figure that. So he'd call me, and so we'd joke around. I said, well, you're my spiritual director, and I'm your physical director. So we just developed a friendship. We developed a friendship. We'd go out to eat, and he loved the children. He always loved children. And so through that, he really trusted me. He had a lot of great trust in my beliefs, and what he knew enough about me to know what type of person I was. So he asked if I would be the vice president of the Fatima Family Apostolate. And then in 2008, I became the president of the Fatima Family Apostolate. And that, from here on, that's where we're at.
Did Father leave you with any last instructions about the apostolate?
Actually, he really didn't, in a sense. But he just said, evangelize was the word that he used often. Evangelize. We want to evangelize. We want to save souls. We want to help bring people to the faith. We want to help families to understand the proper roles of husband, wife, the roles of the children in the home. He wanted to promote this more and to try to make it on a more global appearance. And that's what he wanted us to do here, is to keep it going. First, keep it going. Do the day-to-day operations that we need to do to keep everything going, and to promote Our Lady of Fatima, the true message of Fatima, and to promote family life, the sanctification of families.
And he thought this was the best way to do that?
Yeah,
with writing the books and presenting different materials.
Yeah, that was the initial start. When Father started out, we were more of a youth apostolate. We had a smaller magazine, and we're geared towards the youth. Well, Father seen the need for families to get into this, because the youth, parents dictate a lot of what their children do. So we need to reach the parents, We need to reach the parents and let them bring to the children the information that we have. And we've got other programs for children. We got the Story Time CDs, and the Lives of the Saints, and Mary's White League, which is a beautiful program. So we've got a lot for the youth and for the children. But we need to educate the parents, because they're the ones who initiate the programs as the children grow. And so that's what he's seen it important to reach the families. And that's the difference between, Father used to be the National Youth Director for the World Apostolate of Fatima, Blue Army, and he was asked to start his own apostolate for the family, but with Fatima as the vehicle, as Fatima as our, kind of like our stationary there. Fatima is because Fatima has so much information about family life, about prayer, family life, and things like that. So we want to keep Fatima in it, but we want to use the family. That's why we're Fatima Family.
Now that you're the president, what would you like to see happen in the future?
Well, with the Fatima Family Apostolate, I see a lot of potential. The sky is the limit, here. We have so many products that we need to promote more, so many things that we need to get out to other people. And there's so much here, like videos. We're trying to do some video work. We have our magazine. We have the different books, CDs, DVDs, and we like to get that out more. We like to promote more. So what entails in that is, especially money, donations, and things like that will have to come. Sales will have to increase to expand. And I would like to see that. I would like to see anybody that is a part of an organization or an apostolate. Growth is that's what our goal is, growth. And that's what I'd like to see is something bigger happen here, something bigger.
But why do you want growth? Is it just to sell more? I mean, obviously, this is a ministry for you. What do you see with that? How do you want that to grow?
Yeah, and it's not about the financial part. We all need the financial part to survive. That's what the financial part is. But we have to get the message out. We want to spread the true message of Fatima. There's so many dissenters out there that are saying this didn't happen, or this happened, or is this true? And it's misleading a lot of people. And we feel with Father's knowledge and what he has written in the past and several books that we have on Fatima and the different audios, tapes and things, that we can present the true message and people can get the grasp of this. And this needs to be spread throughout the world to help these people that are being confused and misled. And then on the family life part, we want to try to incorporate something in each diocese. Right now we have a diocese in Los Angeles that's promoting the Fatima Family Apostolate, and they're promoting different things and trying to get our materials that Father had written to the different groups and different people there. And that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see it go from a diocese to diocese, that something from the Fatima Family Apostolate that we can help with their Marian Apostolate or something in their diocese to help promote the true message of Fatima. And then we could push the family more. A lot of times people are kind of standoffish when you talk about family because there's so many family problems out there. So many families are falling apart. So many divorces and just, it's just, you can see it. It's everywhere. We've all been affected by it in some way. And so if we have material that we can educate these people and educate the people, it will definitely make society a better place, and it'll make the church stronger. And that is the main goal, is to get the message out. And then, on the financing part, of course, sometimes it does cost money to promote and to do things. We're trying to do all we can on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, videos, online. Our website, we redone our whole website. We're doing blogs. So we're trying to do everything we can that doesn't cost a lot of money. So we're trying to do that and just promote the message.
How do you think these books help families? I know Father Fox has written a lot about the families and how to have heroic families in this problematic age, with all the in this age where there's a lot of problems within the families. How do you think that those books will help?
Well, I think what it is, Father's books and some of the pamphlets that he's written and other booklets, and it's a practical, the things that I write. I'm trying to write on a practical level that everybody can understand, and from life experiences. And that's where Father's seen, he said the lay people are going to be the ones, this is what he told me, the lay people will be the ones who will help save the church, the lay people, because they will rise up and try to live a better life, because they'll be so hungry for information, because they're so down. Mm-hmm. They're so down, they see families falling apart, they're looking, they're searching. People are hungry. They're hungry for good practical information, and I think that's what we have here. And that's where I bring a different aspect to the apostolate, and Father noticed that, because I've been around large families. I have 5 children now of my own, and I can write and talk about some of this stuff Whereas he was a priest, even though he dealt with a lot of families, that's where he got his experience from, his dealing with families. And I get my experience from the everyday living and being around the different families that I'm around and with my own family.